everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the E.L.F. brushes from the Good vs. Evil collection exclusively at Walgreens. Now, just like the other brush collection from Snow White and from Ariel, it does feature a makeup bag. Now, I am a little bit disappointed that the graphics on the bag are so low quality that they almost look black and white. That kind of disappointed me. Now, do you need a makeup bag every time a collection comes out? No, I find it a little pointless that they keep including a makeup bag. How many makeup bags do we possibly need? In terms of the brushes, if you're used to higher-end brushes, you're going to find these to be garbage. If you're used to a sponge tip applicator, this is going to be a way big step up. When I first started doing cosmetics, when I first got into makeup, years and years and years ago, many moons ago, I started with the E.L.F. brushes, because the E.L.F. brushes at that time were only $1. Everything on E.L.F.'s site was only $1, and shipping was like $3. It was so affordable to amass a large collection of products from E.L.F. that I went for it and got pretty much everything that they made. So, with that being said, I am used to the quality that E.L.F. gives with these brushes, and if you are used to something completely different, you're going to find these to be utter garbage. But if this is something that you've maybe grown up on, something that you've been using for quite a while, they aren't that bad. Now, in terms of what I think about each individual brush, the blush brush really isn't too bad. It's not soft, though. It's rather rough. If you're used to a Sonia brush or a MAC brush, you're going to be a little bit disappointed with this. You're going to think it's a little rough, but it does get the job done, and it's absolutely 100% better than any sponge tip applicator that comes with anything that E.L.F. gives you. Because they stopped giving brushes in their little books. They started giving the sponge tip applicator, or no applicator at all. So this is really great to pick up if you need a brush for that. As for the powder brush, I find this powder brush to be horrible. It's really, really small. I don't know what kind of powder they expect us to apply with this, because they already have the blush brush in here. In terms of foundation, this is quite small. I guess this would be good for, slight bronzing. But it just doesn't, I don't know, it's very rough, it's not smooth. I personally did not like the powder brush. Then we have the foundation brush. The foundation brush is pretty much your run-of-the-mill foundation brush. It works just as well as any other foundation brush I've ever used, even the Sonia K. And then last but not least, we have an eyeshadow brush, which gets the job done. Their eyeshadow brushes used to be a lot more fluffy, used to be fluffier, whereas now they're kind of just, they feel like they are aging, and they feel like an aging dog, like they just don't have as much hair anymore. I really don't like the new brushes because of this, because of the lack of fibers. But one thing I have to say is that in all the years I've been using E.L.F. brushes, and I have brushes from 7 years ago, none of my brushes that I have from 6, 7, 8 years ago, none of those brushes have ever shed. None of them have ever, I have no broken E.L.F. brush. I don't know if that says something to you guys, but the quality has always been great in terms of that. They last a very long time. But I do notice that there is a slight change in the current quality. So for $10, this may be a no-go for most beauty addicts who have a decent set of brushes at home. If you do not have any brushes and you would like to start with some affordable brushes, maybe get to know how to use them, these aren't that bad in terms of that. Really, it all depends on your perspective and your experience before you get these brushes. If you're just a collector and you like the idea of the thorns and the roses and the really bad graphics on here that look black and white, very pixelated, if you like that, absolutely pick up the Good and Evil makeup brush set from Walgreens. And I believe that they were available on drugstore.com, but I don't think they're available anymore. They are, I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave a link below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my fashion blog and follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.